Fear of change. People are scared of change. They
Mm.
are scared that getting married would mean that they would change. They'll become a different person. They'll become a new person entirely. And so because they don't want to change, they want to remain the same person. They're like, I'm not getting married. I don't want to change. So some people are anti-change. Like somebody occupying your space. The very mention of, oh, when you wake up in the morning, there'll be somebody beside your bed. Like,
Okay.
no, 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 I'm not ready for this. So the moment the guy proposed, you're like, am I ready for this? And you're like, you just freeze at that point. Like, is this something I want to do? Were you scared of change?
So I'll say it this way: human beings by nature don't like change. They don't really like change. So we're scared of change. We love that stereotype kind of, and this is how we should be. We just want our life to um, evolve the way it has always been. So we don't really like change. However, um, change is constant. You can't live that. We have to accept it. And one of the way to deal with change, okay, the fear of change in marriage is to read books. People don't prepare mentally about marriage. They just
Yeah,
they are not ready for marriage mentally. How many books have you read? I know it's stereotyped. The motivational speakers, pastors have been saying it, but believe me, that's it. You
aspire to
need it.
despair.
Yeah, no, yeah. But the thing is, you need to read. You need to listen to messages. What do you even listen to? If not listen to anything about marriage, and you just want to because but there's butterfly. Butterfly alone is not enough. I mean, there will be change. I mean, and even change there's even change in marriage.
Yeah, so
Not
I
to
mean, some
yeah,
people are scared of
yeah,
that change.
change.
Yeah, and I think no,
Okay,
continue before I
yeah.
start.
You know that even while you are married, there's still change. Every time there's a phase, like you are going through series of changes from
Yeah, so
from childbirth to all these things. They are still part of changes. So if you are scared of change from when you are even planning to get married, what happens when you get into the marriage? Then
yeah, so that's why they don't even want to get married in the
yeah,
first place. But man, although man does not like change, nature
yeah,
abhors change, but change is the only constant in life. I
yeah,
mean, the way you were when you were 1 year is not the way when you're 10 years or when you're 20
exactly.
years. So you have been constantly changing. So
Yeah.
you have to embrace change. You have to like take on changes. Like you have to like embrace and you have to like
You just have to accept the reality.
you have to just accept
Accept
change
it, yeah.
because
Yeah. But how do you deal with change? I think that's what we should even. How do you deal with that particular fear in terms of okay, if someone is having this fear of change. I don't want to change my lifestyle. I don't want to change my. I don't want my space to be occupied with someone else and all this stuff. How do you deal with this kind of fears?
yeah, I think you mentioned some part of it, which is read books. Like,
Okay.
well, you
Yeah.
have to prepare mentally for change.
Mentally
You've
for it.
mentioned that
Yeah.
already. You know that you're getting married. Start positioning yourself. Okay, I need to adjust my bed space. Somebody else is going to occupy this, or we need to get a bigger space that
Yeah.
will occupy both of us. Oh, these are changes. These are
Yeah.
document the changes. Oh, these are the
Yeah.
things that will change in my life. And I think one of the reasons why some women are scared of change because oh maybe their career will change. You'll have to be a sit-at-home wife,
Yeah.
and all of that. But if you can document the changes that would occur, okay, when I get married, I'll have to move from my personal apartment, or if you're staying with your parents, I'll have to move there to move
Yeah.
to a different place. How do I commute to work?
Yeah.
What changes do I need to accommodate? What things do I need to put in place to be able to absorb this change? So if we can put all those things
In place.
in
Yeah.
place, it'll make it easier for you to absorb change. Then discuss with your partner, have open communication. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
scared about this partner, about this aspect of my life. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
used to having my own space. When I go to the bathroom, I'm not used to somebody coming.
Yeah.
Like I remember when we just got married, like I was always freezing.
Story for another day.
I was always freezing. Like I was not used to having somebody else in the house. And so when my husband comes to me, I'm like shaking.
Yeah.
And he was not comfortable with that. I think he was already mentally prepared for marriage. But
Yeah.
let's just say I was prepared, but I was just like immediately it has wrong. Like, I'm shocked if it touches me. I'm shocked. Like I was always freezing because
Yeah.
I was not used to having somebody else in my space. So there's this fear that oh, this person might change me entirely to become someone different. It
Yeah.
might make me a mean person because when you stay with someone, gradually the person will influence you. And
Yes.
so some people don't want to be influenced. They want to remain like be able to
They want
control
to
their
keep doing
thoughts.
what they have been doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you understand that life itself is full of changes, you have been
Yeah.
changing over time. So I mean, your body keeps changing, your behavior keeps changing, the place where you live keeps changing. So you have not been in one place. If you've been in one place all your life, oh, kudos to you. But most likely you have been changing. So you have to
Yeah.
like decide that you want to change, accept the changes that come with marriage,
Yeah.
document those changes and how you want to navigate your way through those changes. And
Yes.
I think it becomes
Yeah.
clearer and better for you.
I think all right. So let me just add something to more like a follow up contribution to what you said. I'm talking about that maybe when you get married, you may become a stay at home mother or everything. The thing is, you need to have a good conversation with your partner
Yeah.
because definitely there must be a change. It may not be that you have to resign, but if it get to that point, how do you guys deal with it? Who, the guy, can he take care of both of you? Like when if one person have to resign,
In terms
what do
of
you need to do
financial
financially? You need to
commitment,
understand. You need to understand how do we adjust? Do we need to wait a little for a while, then save up to be able to take care of the bills and everything? You need to know what to do before you just decide, okay, as a man, especially as a man, I just get married. Oh yeah, resign, go and start doing this. It doesn't work that way.
yeah, I think these are conversations you should
Yeah,
have when you are dating.
yeah,
Because if you have this conversation, okay, what happens when we want to make babies?
yeah,
What do we do as a family? Am I going to be at home? Do I start a business then? Like, if you
yeah,
have this conversation, you already know what you're getting into.
yeah,
And you would know the orientation of the man. There are some men that don't want their women to work.
yeah,
Somehow he would have hinted you to say, oh, once you get married, you're not going to like work. You will just be
yeah,
at home taking care of the children. Your job is to take care of the children. There's some men that view women that way, right?
yeah,
So if you have discussed this with your partner, you'd have known this is how this person is.
yeah.
You would decide if you want to enter that relationship or
Or
not.
not,
And if
yeah.
you've made that decision, so you don't need to be scared anymore because you agreed
You
to
agreed, yeah.
to be that way. So if you have this proper conversation, you guys will decide, okay, when I give birth, how do I arrange childcare?
Yeah,
How do we work around it? Will you resign? Will I do part-time job? Will I just engage in remote working? You will discuss the various opportunities, how you can decide on the strategies to adopt when that phase comes. So,
yeah.
I mean,
I don't think it
that's
should
it.
take you on away because that's why it's always important while you are dating. You need to have conversation. Forget ice cream and pizza and shawarma and everything. Those are
And date
important.
night.
Yeah, and date night, that it's fine. But after the date night, what do you guys discuss? Only butterflies, everything. No, you have to be strategic with your discussion. What are the things which we? I mean, you can discuss what you're expecting in your marriage. We
Yeah.
discussed those things. We knew
We had
what.
CG
Yeah,
lines. I mean, CG saved our
yeah,
lives.
our
I
life.
mean, those
Yeah.
before you had the WhatsApp
Was
call.
we no, there
No,
was
I think there
WhatsApp call,
was there
but
was still WhatsApp
we were
calls,
just doing more of
but
the
I think
yeah.
maybe the cost of
I
data
don't
was
even know
quite
why
high. I
we.
can't
I don't
remember,
even
but
know
we
why
had
we
SCG line, so we talk
CUG line.
all day. Okay, sorry, CUG line, so we
Yeah,
could talk all day. So we're
yeah,
just talking, talking, talking. So,
yeah,
like I said, I mean, it's not
yeah,
about date night. It's
yeah.
about that is the time when you're dating. That's the time to have meaningful conversations
Conversations.
with your
Yeah.
partner, and that would allay any fear that you have, and help you to, navigate marriage.
Yes.